Oh, I'm better than you because I'm a vegan. Hey everybody, welcome back to another new video. Today we're going to be talking about veganism because as most of you guys know, I've recently turned a vegan. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. So recently I've turned a vegan and I really wanted to talk about it because there's a lot of things which I really want to talk about because it really breaks my heart when some people have this bad image about it. One of the most problematic things which most non-vegans think is that they think that veganism is just about plants. You only eat plants, all you do. Well, technically you do, but you don't have to see it that way. It depends on how you actually see it. Majority of the things which you eat, which is meat, you can get it veganized. So to say that it's just plants, you're just eating raw plants is completely wrong, if I say so myself. If I'm gonna be honest, if I were to only eat plants as a vegan, I probably wouldn't have been a vegan because to me that seems very hard in itself. You don't have to just eat raw plants to be a vegan. You don't do that. At least I don't. I eat vegan meatballs, vegan meat, I eat vegan sausages, I eat vegan tacos. I eat anything, like as long as it's vegan, it's whatever. Let's talk about how I actually found out about veganism. Since I already knew all about this, that they only eat plants and stuff, it wasn't really expected. I ended up watching a video from PewDiePie, as everybody knows, where this weird vegan called Sorsha Morava is going around saying that non-vegans are murderers and stuff like that, and and it kind of opened up a lot for me because you don't really think about what you're actually consuming, which I think is very, very, very strange because when you hear someone talking about this, you're not expected that someone's going to question what you're consuming because you, as an individual, you're consuming what you want to consume. But then I started watching a lot of other vegan YouTubers and I got inspired, but I will say I was not that inspired to the fact that I would change overnight because it just wasn't for me, if I say like that. Like, I love chocolate. I love eating, like, fish. I mean, I just loved a lot of non-vegan stuff. And most of it came from dairy, like chocolate, chocolate cake. But the thing is, most of these things you can't actually make them vegan. So that's not the issue. What I will say the issue is there's a lot of things which is very hard for you to find in stores which are pre-made, such as maybe chocolate vegan cake. That probably will be a bit hard to find. But there's like a lot of things which you have to make yourself, like pancakes. I had to make that myself. They were fine, to be honest. And it's kind of a good thing because then it makes you as an individual prep food more, but you also save money, which is actually very good. And that was also why I never started to become a vegan, because I was very lazy. I didn't want to make my own food. There were so many places which I wanted to eat out, but you couldn't because most of them are animal-based products, and it was just so much effort where I would have to make my own food. It would just be more of a hassle to become a vegan, if anything. Why did I actually start? How did I start? So I've always been wanting to try it out because I've only gone vegan for max 2 days prior to when I started becoming a vegan. Living in a non-vegan household, there's a lot of things which are vegan basically, such as like peanut butter, bread, pasta. And then we also have a few vegan like meat at home, but not a lot. It was easy to be a vegan for 2 days, but if you wanted to continue more than that, it would be very hard because, you're surrounded with just animal products and you can't really be a vegan that long unless you put your own money onto it. So then I saw an Instagram account called Djurens Rätt. They posted a vegan challenge for the whole January where you would basically be a vegan. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah, let me try this. You never know how it's gonna feel. And I just tried it and I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to have to put down maybe a few 100 crowns, every month, just to be a vegan. And that was fine for me, but in the long run, you're not eating as much out because you're making most of the food at home, which results in you actually saving more money. I would roughly eat out 2 to 3 times a week, maybe even less sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling or how much money I'm saving. I'm that type of person who's too lazy to make food. I'm literally so lazy. So I would always eat out whenever I would go to work or something like that. It was a lot of money which I spent on eating out. Now that I make most of the food at home, it's not an issue because I just make food, prep it, and then I'm saving money anyway, even if I'm putting down more money in the beginning. But I might be saving it in the long run. So that's one thing to think about to those who want to try to be a vegan. But I also wanted to try it because I wanted to see how my skin would be. I just wanted to be generally healthy, but I will say my skin has turned, you can still see acne. Obviously not all acne is gone, but it's definitely not coming back. I've noticed that once I turned vegan, none of my acne has evolved. Maybe some of it is about to like go away, but like I've not seen any new acne spots on anywhere. Like all these acne spots, they were already there to begin with before January, so no new acne spots, which is very good. So I just wanted to take more responsibility for my actions, you know. I just didn't want to feel regret in the future where, okay, I've contributed to all this suffering towards animals, the environment, myself. I just took the decision that I'm just not going to support that type of thing, and I'm going to think about myself before anyone. And that involves my own health, so that's what I'm doing. And you just generally just feel good about yourself when you're a vegan. Like you feel like, okay, I'm a really good person because I'm actually making sure that the world is less suffering than what it already is, and I can feel proud about that. So, you know, it's just it's an ego boost, but at the same time, I need it. So I mean, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Like, I obviously don't put in people's face, oh, I'm better than you because I'm a vegan. No, I don't do that. But generally, I feel better about myself because I'm actually doing something towards the issue. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I eat meat, but, you know, I'm proud of it, even though I know it's bad. But, you know, those are the type of people I literally hate. Oh, I eat meat, so you need to respect me. But you know what? I'm really proud of it. What are you supposed to be proud of? What are you proud of for destroying the planet? You can eat meat. I couldn't care less, but don't be proud about it. God damn it. And obviously turning vegan for like 13 days ago, there's a lot of things which I don't have which are vegan, such as makeup, maybe a few shoes or maybe a few clothes, which have maybe wool or something. I'm going to use the makeup which I have. Once it's done, I'm going to buy a vegan makeup, and I'm going to use my clothes which are not vegan, even if I did buy them when I wasn't a vegan. So I'm not going to throw away. That's just wasting. I'm not doing any good by wasting it. I'll obviously be more careful what I'm purchasing, but the things which are not vegan, I'm not going to throw them away just because I turned vegan. And I obviously don't make a big deal if I accidentally eat an animal product. Like when I turned vegan, which was the beginning of 2019, I accidentally ate some crisps at my friend's house which has some milk powder in it, and then he was like, oh, you just ate something with milk in it, you need to stop being a vegan now because you already failed the challenge. It's not about being 110% vegan the whole month of January. It's about like you purposely trying to be a vegan. You're not perfect. So to say that you as a vegan, you have to never eat an animal product, even if it is by accident, you know, people make mistakes. People don't know. I just took the crisps and I was like, I want food, and then I just realized, oh shit, there's milk in it. No, that's just completely BS. Anyways, my thought towards non-vegans, I've already explained a bit. As I'm saying, do whatever you want. If you want to be a non-vegan, can't really do much about you, you know. I was not vegan because somebody said, oh, you have to be a vegan or you're a murderer. Oh, you're a rapist. Obviously not, because I just thought I was already in the mindset that I wanted to try. I just didn't have a reason to. And as I said earlier, you don't need to be proud of your consumption because it is destructive. However, if you want to do it, go ahead. I don't think that it's necessary for you to be proud of it because there's nothing to be proud of. And as I'm saying, force feeding is not really good. I was force fed at the town square where I lived, where there were these people with some troll faces who literally had like troll faces on them, and they were showing a laptop where the cows were getting killed, and then they're saying, this is what you're doing. And basically they come up to me and like, oh, what do you have there? I was like, oh, it's fish. And then they're like, oh, do you know how much that does? And I was like, yeah, but I know exactly what you're talking about, but I just can't be a vegan because I don't feel like it's right for me. And then she's like, well, you never know what you're contributing to, and you know, they need it now, so you need to be a vegan now. Like, I would never be a vegan if someone literally came to my face, oh, you have to be a vegan now. Like, no, like, I understand that it's very important, but you have to still understand from an individual perspective. You can't expect someone to change their diet overnight unless it's me, but I did it anyway. What I'm saying is you have to be in the mindset that you want to be a vegan to be a vegan. You can't just force someone who is so used to eating animal products to just switch over. I was already in the mindset I was going to change. I just needed a reason, which was why I followed this Jurenstrat page. And obviously just offer more vegan stuff. That's what most people like. Like, if they see new vegan stuff, then they're like, oh, if I do end up becoming a vegan, I'll be eating this. So about that. Better that you're more inspirational. Show new meals. Show like new things and new ideas, things which you can substitute, rather than showing tortured animals. Because newsflash, 99% of the people already know what's going behind their steak. I don't think people think, oh, it came from the sky, because I don't know who you're talking to then. If it's aliens, I do not give a crap. Be a bit logical, vegans, even if you're gonna act completely stupid. So that's gonna be the end of my video. If you didn't enjoy, if you didn't agree or disagree, make sure to leave a comment and just let me know what you think, because I think it's an interesting topic, but also something which can be talked about. So if you didn't enjoy, make sure to slap a like and leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care, guys.